Is a marketing degree worth it in 2022? Will your marketing degree get you where you want to go? Is a marketing degree even necessary to get a job anymore? While marketers are in demand, it's still a highly competitive industry. 52,300 people graduate with a marketing degree annually. Marketing is the 16th most popular major. There's been a 6.7% increase in graduates. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that there were only about 300,000 marketing managers in the US in 2021. Indeed also put out a list of the 21 most competitive jobs. This is out of any industry. The job titles that made the list: marketing manager, creative director, and product marketing manager. If you're up to having some competition, working hard on your skill set, your portfolio, I honestly think marketing might be an excellent career for you. However, if you don't feel the drive to be competitive, finding a job in the marketing field and really excelling might be a struggle for you. The competitiveness of the market is a con for me. With that said though, 38.5% of marketers only get a bachelor's degree, and few move on higher in their education. So you're not forced to receive more education in the marketing field, but I think you need to gain and maintain other skills to help you with your career. Not needing to obtain a master's degree or higher is a pro to getting a bachelor's degree and entering that industry to me. You can compare this to the sciences like biology or chemistry, where you really need a master's degree to make a decent wage in the lab. A lot of young students picking a college degree don't understand what a living wage is or even know what to anticipate for a salary once they're in the workforce. Your professors aren't going to help you paint a realistic expectation of what a salary in marketing is. They'll just tell you there's a lot of jobs. To understand what a livable wage is in your city, you're gonna need to do a little bit of research. But do know, I think a lot of online calculators are inaccurate or outdated from my experience. For instance, the living wage calculator reports that $38,000 is the annual living wage for one adult in Denver, Colorado, with no children. Some people may be able to make this work, but the average rent here is $1,000 to $1,500 per person. That's leaving you about $26,000 for utilities, food, student loans, your car, and other bills you may have. The average starting wage in Colorado for a marketing job is currently a little less than $60,000 reported by Indeed. And honestly, I think that's high compared to what I've heard from colleagues and friends. The industry averages are a little bit different. So if we look at nationwide, it's about $52K or $53K starting out. Marketing managers, however, are making about $135,000 per year. In 2014, I got my first job while in college, and the field paid me $35K and my rent was $6,000 per month in Denver. It was doable, but it did cause me a lot of stress. It just wasn't easy. I can't imagine trying to make ends meet on the same salary in 2022. While looking for an entry-level job in 2022 and beyond and going into this career path, you're going to expect your first job to at least pay a bare minimum of $50K. If you're in LA or something, I think $70K might be more appropriate. This information is going to vary depending on your market. Every city is going to be different, so make sure you do your research first and you have a good understanding what you're getting into. The starting pay in this industry is honestly a con for me. Knowing what my colleagues were making with 4-year degrees in other industries, a lot of my friends were nurses. They were making close to $90K. I mean, guaranteed they were travel nurses, and some of them were doing laser hair removal, but they also just had a 4-year degree. Nurses are in higher demand than marketers, and there's a shortage of them in comparison, but we paid the same amount to go to college. Most IT and coding jobs also make a higher base salary right out of college, so that's just food for thought when picking your degree. A significant pro to a marketing degree is that you're not as constrained in this industry as others. You can change your career with more ease than other degrees by moving to another industry. There's so many options. For instance, I started out in construction and then moved my way into tech. But I've also worked for authors, artists, and much more. Beyond industries, I think you can also work in other parts of the business, and you're not constrained solely just to marketing if you want to make an entire shift in your job role. A marketing degree is also super helpful if you want to be an entrepreneur. I haven't seen a great entrepreneurship program in any university that I've looked at, but a marketing degree will help you understand how to position your business and your product in the market. It can help you be self-reliant while your business is growing and with little to no funds, figure out how to market yourself. That's a pro. But do you need a college degree to be a successful marketer? Honestly, no. College doesn't teach you how to do your job in most degrees, but especially in marketing. Instead, they teach you how to think critically. This is great, but it's really a struggle for many entry-level marketers. It slows down their efficiency, their productivity in their first few jobs, especially if they're a solo marketer with no seniority to guide them. Universities don't teach SEO, nor do they teach you automation tactics, software programs like Photoshop, Premiere, and InDesign. You don't get to see things you'll be doing on a daily basis. Instead, you're doing some high-level strategy that generally gets stuck in a marketing plan on a shelf somewhere. This is a massive con to getting a marketing degree to me. If you're dead set on a marketing degree, consider earning another degree in addition. It doesn't need to be directly related, but a skill set like graphic design, video editing, copywriting, or SEO can assist you with standing out from your competition, especially when you're entering the workforce. For instance, I did photography. If you don't earn another degree, develop your skill set, take software classes, find practice projects, have a few internships, or at a bare minimum, watch a few YouTube videos on copywriting or video production or something, just so you have a more expansive vocabulary than what marketing school provides you with. While developing your skill set, hone in on your specialization. You can assume that more marketers have a general skill set, but not all have a very specific niche, especially in their beginning stages. You do want that general skill set. You can stand out from the competition by having a specialization. For instance, mine is video production and photo production. SEO could be a very valuable specialization. If you don't earn another degree, develop your skill set, take a software class, find practice projects, have a few internships, or at the bare minimum, watch a few YouTube videos, on copywriting, video production, email automation, something. So you have a more expansive vocabulary than what you learned in your undergrad. While developing your skill set, hone in on your specialization. You can assume that more marketers have a general skill set, but not all have a niche skill set. I'm not saying you don't want that general skill set, but you can stand out from the competition by having that specialization. For instance, mine is video and photo production. SEO could be yours. Use all the free software products you can while you're in school. Most software providers have a free version or they have a discounted rate for students. Leverage this and get your hands on it, even if your teachers don't tell you to. This way you're going into the workforce already knowing something. And trust me, everybody on YouTube wants to teach you something, so you can find plenty of stuff on Illustrator, InDesign, and Photoshop. Now, the best bit of advice I ever received in my marketing career was to read. Get your hands on every marketing book you can. Check out my favorites like Content Inc. and Building a Story Brand. So where does this all tally up? Is a marketing degree in 2022 really worth it? In my opinion, a marketing degree really isn't necessary anymore. I probably wouldn't go do it again if given the option. However, it makes landing a marketing job more probable. If you choose a marketing job, make sure you're comfortable with a competitive career that will require you to learn more on the side so you can succeed. If you're not motivated to hustle, and I honestly hate this may not be a great career field for you. I'm curious to hear what your opinion is, if you would recommend a marketing degree to undergrads, if you're in a program right now, if you're a new graduate and how it's going, looking for a job. Give me your opinions below. My name's Cassie Vager. I'm here to help you grow, whether it's in marketing or as an entrepreneur. Click subscribe to learn more.